Opera Essence, 100% freshly squeezed opera juice, is an opera a colori podcast, giving you everything you need to know to help you enjoy the world's finest operas. In this episode, 5 fun facts about Madama Butterfly by Giacomo Puccini. Did you know that the opera Madama Butterfly by Giacomo Puccini was first performed at La Scala Theatre, Milan on the 17th of February 1904, but was a huge fiasco? We still don't know the reason for this catastrophe, especially since only 3 months later, at the Teatro Grande in Brescia, the opera was put on and was the enormous success we recognise today. Did you know that Madama Butterfly is a perfect example of the theatrical theme of exoticism, popular in the late 1800s? In this period, numerous libretti or stories were set in the Orient, far-off mysterious lands, and this made them fascinating and extremely captivating. Puccini studied and researched traditional Japanese music, its melodies, and the typical instruments used. In fact, the first act of Madama Butterfly is musically constructed on original Japanese musical themes. At least 10 have been identified. These musical lines are amalgamated and harmonized with mastery, combining Western with Oriental sounds, along with gongs, tam-tams, and Japanese bells. Did you know that the tragedy of Butterfly sets the scene for the conflict of cultures and social behaviour between the strict Japanese customs on the one hand and the more liberal American values on the other? It is from the latter that we see displays of joy, carelessness, risk-taking, and toasts of America forever over glasses of whiskey. Criticism of American imperialism is evident. This dynamic contrast is brought to light in the music too. In fact, at different points woven into the delicate Japanese melodies, we can make out a famous tune, that of the American national anthem. Did you know that at the end of the second act of Madama Butterfly, there is a choral piece sung from the wings, known as coro a bocca chiusa, which literally translates to closed-mouth chorus, because the entire chorus, with the exception of the lower male voices, hums the melody, creating a mysterious sound world. The effect of this moment in the opera is magical, because the audience is unable to establish who is singing, what they are singing, or where the sound is coming from. Despite how much the story of Butterfly is romanticised in the opera, it is truly heartbreaking. Her story is comparable to modern-day sexual tourism, where young girls, sometimes even small children, are sold for male pleasure. Let us not forget that Cho-Cho-san, at the time of her marriage to Pinkerton, is only 15 years old. Have you listened to our podcast with the synopsis of this opera? We hope that these 5 fun facts have sparked your interest. If you have other questions to ask us, why not send us a message via Instagram at Opera a Colori. We look forward to hearing from you soon. And now, the house lights are dimmed, it's time to enjoy the show. Opera Essence, 100% freshly squeezed opera juice, is an Opera a Colori production. This episode was written by Selena Bellomi, produced by Ivo Rizzi, and presented by Felicity Murphy. Follow us on our social media pages at Opera a Colori.